Good evening, this is Glendemonium here. I'd like to showcase a game that I've been working on for the past few months. It's actually a remaster of a game I released on Desura called Baxter's Venture. This is the director's cut version, which features basically graphical enhancements, gameplay tweaks, and other fixes from the original game that is on Desura. What you see here is the first level, the tutorial level. Basically, I've added a few more gimmicks to it, basically just to give the player a way to get the hang of the wall jumping and gliding. Second level's been changed drastically here. I'm actually watching a pre-recorded version of the game since I'm having some issues with video editing right now. I've added some balloon effects here and an upgrade to the tail slash, which give you a quick dash now when you press the space bar, so it's not just for breaking these blocks that you see right here. It's actually really good for speedrunners who want to try to get the fastest time or to evade an enemy projectile. It's actually going to be very handy for some of the underwater levels here later on in the game. You're going to watch me fail spectacularly at a couple of these attempts here, but I'm just trying to give you the idea of how the game will function. It's basically one part action game and another part puzzle. You don't really see the puzzles until later on. This is just basically a sneak peek of how the game will play. I'm just commenting on stuff that's been tweaked around here. The first act is a carnival theme, because as Baxter, you escape a carnival and you're trying to receive your lucky sack from Reginald's mansion. And at the same time, Reginald is also hunting you down as well, which is the boss room. The big door that you saw in there just now is actually the boss room where you face off against Reginald. Now see right here, I'm going to enter a cheat code to make that barrier go away, because normally you have to beat the boss of Act 1 in order to advance. But here I'm just going to cheat, and I'm going to show you another new feature for this game, which is the shop. It's basically where you buy all your upgrades. In the original game, you have an upgrade section, which is just basically a no-frills, select a tile with enough tokens type of deal. But this one, it's a bit more immersive. Got a new character there as a shopkeeper. You got some item. Basically, the most expensive item is the most useful item, while the cheaper two are useful enough just to get you further. That beanstalk, well, that's a secret area that I'll let you guys figure out if this game gets the green light, which, by the way, this game is on Steam Greenlight. It just needs a few more votes. Link is in the description if you want to help this game get on Greenlight or just want to leave some criticism, which is fine too. This is Act 2, it's a construction theme place. Added some more graphics. Had some other stuff added, like red slimes. Now instead of just jumping you in the air, it leaves a puddle of itself, which you can step on repeatedly. You time it just right. And these little spin bolts are for those doors that they basically propel upward. You just have to be quick to get underneath them before they shut. Now I might have to fix that green slime was not meant to fall off. And right here is my little shortcut I invented. Figured might as well give a little hint, you know. But if you're going for 100% completionist by getting all the yellow coins, and you'll want to go through every nook and cranny in each level. Basically, that's my version of the 3 stars from Angry Birds. Now, we're going to show you one more level showcase here in Act 3, which is quite a ways away. I might have to invent a way of fast travel, since this hub world is actually very huge. In the original game, it's basically just one screen where you just select an act. It felt more like a mobile game, the Desura version did, than this current version, which feels more like an arcade title. I'm hoping to see if I can get this title on other platforms, but since this game is made in Construct 2 right now, I think I'm limited to PC, and I think the Wii U, if it can handle all the WebGL effects that's going on in here. Now, this I'm actually very proud of here. This is a little wind effect I made to kind of give you the impression that there's a very strong wind blowing here. Then you got beehives shooting turrets at you. Just take them out with your tail attack if you're quick. I might end up changing that little hit effect here. It just doesn't seem right now. But for the most part, this game is completed. I'm just always going back and changing some stuff, you know, listening to comments on Greenlight or other opinions elsewhere, you know, criticism, feedback, because it's very important to this game's success. And I'm trying not to sound like a cheesy PR person, but it's the truth. You know, I want this game to become very successful. I want to get as many people playing it as possible, and I'm hoping that it does take off. You know, a lot of work has been made into this game, and I'm hoping that players will be able to be engaged and play it as much as possible. This is part of the puzzle element. See that little cube there? You're actually supposed to guide it all the way to the bottom of the level while everything else is trying to attack you. There's actually a little trick jump you can do with these things if you get it stuck. And it's actually very handy for out of the reach areas if you don't have like double jump. See, I'm doing very horribly on this stage. It's been a while since I've actually played it, but I used to speedrun through this flawlessly, but you know, I'm a bit out of practice here. I apologize. See, there's the trick jump there, and I ran into one of those bees. Alright gang, I think I'm about reaching the end of this level showcase. If you want to see more of my stuff, please like, favorite, and subscribe on my channel. Check me out on Twitter, and if you follow the other links below, there's a Steam Greenlight page. Help get this game on Greenlight, and I hope to hear from you, and I'll post some more videos up in the future. Thank you very much, and take care.